someone mentions the word Trevor Linden, or the name Trevor Linden to me, I just have to say no one has ever done more for this franchise than Trevor Linden.
I feel privileged to talk about Trevor Linden. You know, I feel like, you know, it's like watching your son go from a teenager to a man. And that's how I feel about Trevor Linden, an 18-year-old coming to the Vancouver Canucks, making the team.
I have a special affinity for Trevor because we're the same age. When he first came here as an 18-year-old, I was 18, and he's been a bit of an inspiration in terms of his maturity. He probably matured a bit faster than I did because he had to, but it taught me that I think that even at that age, you can be a mature person, you can be a successful person, and you can be above and beyond all of that a good person. And I think that's what Trevor is.
And you know, he had all the qualities then that he has now. He's a little older now, he's a little more mature, no question about that. But I remember all of us that were covering the team in those days thought his maturity was beyond his years. You just shook your head with this guy, 18 years old, the way he carried himself. And what a great competitor, and loves the game of hockey and still does.
This guy is one of the classiest guys you'll ever meet. He's one of those people that if you ask him to do something and it's for a worthy cause, he's got that heart that he'll try his hardest to do whatever he can. And when he first came up, you could see that right from the first time he went in the boards with somebody. Because he'd go in there in that first year, every time he went in the boards, he came out with a puck. He worked that hard.
He was our cornerstone. I mean, he never slacked during a game, but he had the ability to recognize which games were the most important and play, you know, elevate his play to the level required to win that game.
No, Trevor has been a great Canuck off the ice too, as you know, with kids and everything else. He's always a class gentleman. He's really excellent. I got a picture of him playing with Messier, and I had them both in the same picture, and I also, Messier being such a great captain too, that one of my prized pictures was to have both of them in one shot, which I have. And when Trevor had since gone to Montreal, I wanted to make sure I got a signature from him, so I met him out at the 8 rinks, and naturally, he signed it for me, and told him about all the great days we had, and nice to see him. I said, maybe he'll be a Canuck again someday, and amazingly, he's back. And that's probably one of the greatest feats they've done since they've been in the league, is bringing Trevor back. It's been really a great move.
I think everybody was just ecstatic when we got him back from Washington a couple years ago, and you know, he just fit right back in where he left off. On the ice, off the ice, he has just done it all.
You know, he probably is everyone's favorite hockey player in the history of the Vancouver Canucks. And I mean, think about it. I run into people all the time around this city, from young boys and girls that are just in, you know, 5th and 6th grade. Who's your favorite hockey player? Trevor Linden. And then I'll go out and go to a little coffee shop to have a cup of coffee, and I'll bump into some people in their 60s or 70s, and who's your favorite hockey player? Trevor Linden. So I mean, he is one of a kind.